Okay, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So here today we gathered to start our new semester, that is electrical circuits subject with the 3 credits, 2 credits for theory and 1 credit for lab. Lab is dealt with I think 2 different teachers, Dr. Omar Al-Sir, I don't know, Rahmatullah I think. Yeah, Rahmatullah. Theory I will deal. This electrical circuits is the basics for all other subjects in the computer engineering, like computer architecture, the digital logic design. Wherever the circuit is coming in your mind, wherever a resistor, capacitor, power supply is coming, circuit is the basic. If you don't understand the circuits properly here, you will face problem in remaining all subjects. Maybe remaining subjects, maybe you have level 3 means another 30 to 40 subjects you have to study in remaining 3 years or 4 years, right? So in that 30 to 40 subjects, minimum 10 subjects is related to electrical circuits. So be careful. Don't take light that just Doctor what is telling and Doctor give important questions and we will study and write it, we will pass. If you pass, not sufficient for the Pani Madda. Okay, so it is base for the remaining subjects in the computer engineering. It's a very core subjects we can say. So in these electrical circuits, we have 8 chapters. Okay, I'll read that one. So we are in the second semester of 1447. Then this is my name and this is my office and this is my email ID. I am recording this lecture, don't worry. I will just upload in the YouTube and I will send the link to you so that in future you can again recall the subject. Okay, the grading will be assignments will be 1 assignment I will give. Okay, 5 marks it will be there. I will upload in the blackboard, then check the questions there, then write the answers and upload in the blackboard. There itself I will give the marks. No physical submission. Blackboard upload. And it will be from chapter 1 to chapter 6, inshallah. 7 and 8 will be not covered when I give the assignment. So chapter 1 ila chapter 6 you will get 1 assignment. Maybe 4 different sets will be there. Anyone you can choose. Set will be there if necessary. Quizzes. So quizzes, we have 8 chapters. Generally in last semester also we finished 7 chapters. No problem. This semester also we'll finish 7. 8th one I may do some exercises in that. Not complete. But in exams I will give up to 7th chapter only. So quizzes will be 10 marks. We have 4 quizzes. Arba quizzes. So each quiz how much? 2.5 marks, right? So each quiz 2.5 marks. We have 4 quizzes. So first chapter 1 and chapter 2 1 quiz. Chapter 3 and 4 quiz 2. Chapter 5 and 6 quiz 3 and chapter 7 quiz 4. Okay, and these quizzes 2.5 4 quizzes will be there. It will be Jama. Now 1 online blackboard quiz will be there in the Akhir. So that I will take the best 4. Total come quiz, Khamsa quiz. Wahid, blackboard online quiz will be there so that you may get kullu nafar. I know how I will answer. I will give the questions in prayer itself. I prepared Mia Khamseen Khiyarat Sawalat Awwal. Okay, kullu hada chapters. Wahidillah, Tamanya. For 7 chapters, I prepared Mia Khamseen. 150 MCQ questions I prepared already. So I will give it for the mid exam. I will give it for the final exam. I will give it for the makeup quiz also. From that only I will ask. If you study those 150 questions, I know that you are good in a subject. Okay. So that best 4 I will take. So out of 5 quizzes, best 4 I will take. Next, midterm. This already you know, we have midterm 20 marks. In this 20 marks, 8 questions will be quiz, that is what we call Khiyarat, MCQs. Remaining will be the problems. Okay. So those 8 questions, I give the almost how many 70 or 80 questions I already prepared that I will give to you. In that only I will ask. Lab already you know we have 25 marks. 25, 15 marks is for the activity and 10 marks for the exam. That your Dr. Omar will explain more in your lab or Rahmatullah inshallah. Now final exam 40. This already you know it. In the final exam also 10 marks will be the MCQs, which is from 150 questions. Okay, and remaining 30 marks short answer questions and long answer question. And each chapter is defined for short answer or long answer. Like chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 5 and 6. Yeah, these are short answer questions will come in Nihai. And chapter 3 and chapter 3 is 5 and 7. Chapter 3, 4 and 7 will be the long answer question. So at the time I will tell, no problem. So now attendance policy already you know, you have to maintain 75% in the classwork, then only you are eligible for the final exam. Before that, before final exam, if you are Harman also, you can write mid exam, you can write quizzes, that's not a big deal. But for writing the final exam, it must to be above 75%. And if you are above, if you are maintaining, let's take above 70% or below 70%, the Harman will be removed from the head of the department only, the Raisil Khisam, and you have to apply excuse, and the excuse should be less than 25, means above 75 you must have it. Then only the Harman can be removed. Otherwise, I can remove the Harman automatically from system between less than 30 and less than 25. Between 25 and 30% Ghaib Mawjud, let's take it is a absent is there, then system will automatically delete your Harman if you submit the excuse and if I remove the absence. If it is crossing more than 30%, gone. The Raisil Kisam will remove it by checking you have the proper excuse and it is removed or not. He has to check. So it's a very dangerous one. So try to be in below maintaining above 75%. That is 25% in between only. You have to be absent, not more than 25%. Okay. Now, how the course outline? What are the chapters we have? Just I will briefly explain today. Then why we study electrical circuits also will explain. Then we will start class from the next class itself. Okay, we have basic concepts in the chapter 1, like resistance and like what is a charge, what is a current, what is the power. We will study here in this chapter 1, and basic concepts we will study. Next in chapter 2, basic class, because already we studied voltage, current, charge, resistance, power in basic concepts. Then we can apply to the basic laws. That is, we have Ohm's law, and we have Kirchhoff's voltage law, Kirchhoff's current law, nodes, mesh. We have that we will study in basic class, chapter 2. In the chapter 3, method of DC circuit analysis. Chapter 2, basic laws is for small circuits only. If we have very big circuits, then we have to go for the analysis, DC circuit analysis. So here analysis means we have two methods here. One is called mesh analysis, that is also called loop analysis, and another is called node analysis. That is also called nodes. How many junctions are there? That's called junction analysis also we can say. Node analysis or mesh analysis. So we will study big circuits in the chapter 3. So chapter 3 is for long answer questions in your final exam. Now next coming to DC circuit theorems. Now let us take, we have big circuits. We can solve it by methods in the, by using the circuit analysis. But in the, let us take only, we want to change only one parameter in the big circuit. So every time I want to change that parameter only. It means that resistance only I want to change. I want to see what is the current, what is the voltage in that. So solving by using the DC circuit analysis, it will take more time. Very big time it will take. Every time it will take that much time only for changing. When you change the resistance, let's take 10 minutes it's taking. Next time I change the resistance, same 10 minutes it will take. Again change the resistance, 10 minutes it will take, for example. That much big circuit if we have. Then what is the solution? We have some called circuit theorems. We have some circuit theorems where we solve the circuit other than that resistance and keep it aside. Whenever you want to change resistance, put the resistance, find the value in 1 or 2 minutes. Put the resistance, change the resistance and find the value in 1 or 2 minutes. Like this we have circuit theorems, like source transformation we have. In that superposition theorem we have. Then Norton's theorem we have, Thevenin's theorem we have, and maximum power theorem. So how many we have in the circuit theorem? Source transformation, superposition, Thevenin's, Norton's, and maximum power. Total 5 topics will be there in the chapter 4, and it is for long answer question in the exams. Now capacitors and inductors in chapter 5. So up to here, chapter 1 to chapter 4, we studied only called direct current, DC. You know the battery, car battery, you know the battery in your mobiles, all are direct current, means constant voltage, no change. This current is called AC, alternating current, means it will go to the maximum, go zero, and go to negative maximum, zero, sine wave, cos wave, like this, cosine, sine wave, like this. It will be oscillating, up, down, up, down. It's so fast it is oscillating that we cannot see it. That is called 16 hertz, mean in Wahid Taniya, 16 marra, positive to maximum and zero. Then negative to maximum to zero, 16 marra. So our eyes can see only ashra marra. 10 times it is oscillating, we can see, but it has 60 times, so we cannot see. Okay, so that is called, all are direct current. These are very easy, simple methods. Now, when you start to understand what is capacitor and what is inductor. So in capacitor, inductor, we have to understand what is the basic definition, means energy stored devices like capacitor, inductor, and when AC is applied, how it will behave. When DC applied, how it behave. So we have to study that one, these two in this. Now then we'll go for the part 2, that is AC, that is sinusoids and phasors. Because now when AC circuit is coming into picture, we must have a method to analyze. Because AC means, I told you, sine wave, cosine wave, means any calculation in sine with cosine means it's not easy. Integration, derivation, the result will not come in values. It will come in the sine cosine only. So we have to convert this sine into cosine into phasor form. It's called sinusoid, and we have to convert into phasor form. It's called complex terms. Complex, A plus JB, polar term, A at an angle theta. So complex conjugate, complex terms. We have to convert into phasor. That we will study how to convert and what are the different ways. Next, then we will study in chapter 7 sinusoidal steady state analysis. Now, once you convert this into phasor, then how to calculate all these methods. That is basic class, how it will come in the AC. What are the circuit analysis come in AC. What are the circuit theorems come in AC. Capacitor inductors included, how it will be analyzed. It will study in the chapter 7. Once you study the chapter 7, then AC power analysis will study. Power means maximum power theorem, and what are the different methods to get the output when you change the voltage or current. We'll study in the chapter 8 if necessary. Chapter 8 is covered for the teaching, but not for the exam, don't worry. So these are the 8 chapters in what we have to study in our course outline. Don't come late, please. So why we study electrical circuits? This topic today we'll take and then we'll stop, no problem. Okay. Okay, they form the foundation layer of, for what? Means these are the basics for the future. What are the future items? First one, digital systems. What do you mean by digital systems? 0, 1, 1, 0, digital system. Okay. We have the watch, analog, the pointer, right? Analog is called. Digital means 1, 0, 1, 0. Now dunya is not digital. Car also, the meter is coming digital. That the speed, surah, is coming in digital. Aval, hada mawjood, pointer. Now everything is digital now. Okay, digital systems. From microprocessor and memory units to sensors and communication interface. Everything, sensors. How much memory is there in your mobile? How much memory in your TV? Everything are in digital systems only. It comes under digital systems. Now, how the digital system basic? It is electrical circuits. What is a digital system? Flip-flops, on and off. 0 means off. On means on. On means 1. Off means 0. What is there in the flip-flop? Electrical circuit. Small switch will be there. Switch means electrical circuit. Switch on 1. Switch off 0. Like this, billions will be there in the microprocessor. Okay. Sensors. How it will work? Based upon electrical principle. So these all are comes under your foundation layer of for the electrical circuits. Now, understanding how current flows, how components like resistors, capacitors and transistors behave. So, understanding how current will flow. First basic in electric circuits, charge. How the electron charge. how it flows, what is the voltage. Okay, then comes to resistor, how it will oppose, and what is its what you call theoretical value. Then what is the physical value and its equation. If the material change, the resistance will change. That we'll study. So capacitor, same thing like resistor. Transistors, and how signals are processed enables engineers to design. Means once you know this, we can enable designing. Change the resistor, make the big circuits and find out the solution. This is called designing. Optimize means like your theorem. By using theorems, we can optimize the circuit to only with one or two resistance and one source. Maybe big circuit with many sources, many voltage source, current source, and many resistances. We can optimize. Optimize means make it small, and we can analyze that one and troubleshoot and the hardware that that powers the modern computing. Means if any problems occurring in the your sensors or in computers, we can troubleshoot. How we can troubleshoot? We can, if you know what is the resistor, if you know what is the transistor, what is a capacitor, then only you can understand. Okay, the one resistor is carbon, one capacitor is carbon. We can understand. Then we can remove and we can keep it. That's called troubleshooting. Means removing the errors. Removing the errors. Okay, building embedded system. Embedded system, designing system on chips, SOCs, or working with low-level firmware circuit theory equips you with the essential tools, bridge software logic with physical reality. Like embedded system. You know the machine, washing machine? Washing machine where our clothes will be. Yeah, it has its own system. Embedded system is called. Means it is like a mini computer it is inside. If you switch on, the not old one I'm telling, which only on off is there. The electronic one. Electronic one, if you on, it will automatically check how much weight, how much water, how much times it has to spin. It calculate everything. It's called system on chips. It's called system on chips. Means the complete system is on the motherboard, on the chip, on the microprocessor. Then it will work its own. It's called AI technique also we can say. Another name is AI, artificial intelligence also we can say. The small name it is called. Okay, so working with low firmware, and your nowadays cars, everything is automatic, right? Automatic cars inside, sensors are there, and your lights. When daytime, the light automatically off, headlight, and whenever you go under the bridge, light automatically on. It's all under AI system on chips only. It's called embedded system. Embed means inside a system. Okay, so this is about the introduction. Okay, then in the next class we'll start with what is the electrical circuit, what is the charge, what is the voltage, what is the power, everything we'll study. Okay, any doubts?